Alright, once more. I'll tell you what I don't understand are just these periodic little interruptions. Because... Yeah, Martin, I know, I just reset it again. But the, yeah, I don't get these little interruptions, because the, my internet is not dying when these happen. OBS is just deciding it doesn't want to stream anymore. That I do not know how to prevent. It was basically a QuickTime slideshow, still it felt cool and immersive. Well, and some of the puzzles are pretty hard to solve. And the emergent storyline, you know, as you find the pages and you're able to hear more and more from Cirrus and Dakinar is pretty cool, I think. But really the whole thing's just for me the whole thing is more of a gateway drug to Riven, which is better in every way and really, even to this day, one of the greatest adventure games ever created. Okay, yeah, stream health is still good. That's all I need. All I really needed to see. Alright, at the moment I'm just getting the El Dorado substation on my map. And probably murdering the shit out of several generic NCR troopers. Yes, one of these guys is going to run up to us and tell us to get away. Must have been a lot of expectations on making a sequel. Well, the big thing about Myst is, to my knowledge, it was like the first game that made full use of the capabilities of CD-ROM way back in 1993. And so it looked so much better than
keep an eye out for Legion raiding parties.
Anything else that had existed prior to it.
They'd love to shut down the Dorado.
NCR Sergeant. Have an app. Of the permanent sort. RIP stream again? No, it's still green on my end now. Must have just been some delay on that message.
My folks back home got lights at night thanks to what we're doing here.
PS2 Pitfall Harry.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Sure thing, lady. Yeah, I got your trouble right here. Mostly kill these guys. Well, two main reasons. Experience and the dog tags. We're not ultimately going to be siding with Caesar's Legion. The dog tags are the main way we're going to be able to make nice with them. First PC you had that had a CD-ROM had the discs inside a caddy thing. Well, see, I had to, when Myst came out, I was saying this in last night's stream too, but Myst came out several years before we owned our first PC, so I had to go over to a buddy's house just to play it. You know, my mind was appropriately blown at the time by 1993 standards. Bam. Yeah, look at all this. Alright. Our rampage here at the Dorado is done for now. Now from here, let's head south a bit until we can find a Black Rock Cave. We're gonna fight some Nightkin. We're much, much better equipped to do it than when we were at the Repcon facility earlier. Martin, YouTube is very buggy today. You defected to Twitch. And is it working better? It generally speaking tends to be a much more stable quality viewing experience. I'm all paranoid now. I keep checking the actual stream uplink in OBS, but it still looks good. So if stuff is fucking up right now, that probably is on YouTube's end. Okay, like I said, we're heading over here to Black Rock Cave. Can't even access the stream from YouTube. Well, that's crazy. No wonder YouTube chat is shut down, though. Well, that's a shame. Because the stream uplink is working fine, so whatever the problem is with YouTube at the moment. Here we go, Black Rock Cave. But before we do that, I think we've got some scorpions to kill out here. So let's do it! Yeah, I'm still paranoid, but the uplink is still fine, so. Here, I'm gonna try to push a message through chat just in case people are struggling on YouTube. Well, if YouTube is, Martin, if YouTube is screwing up that badly right now, what I'll be able to do is, I'll be able to take the, Twitch is also archiving a video, and it will hold on to it for 14 days. So if, as you say, we're not currently getting archived to YouTube the way we want, I'll be able to port the Twitch video over there after the fact, so it'll still go up on the channel for people to watch later if they want to. Yeah, I mean, I see that YouTube isn't working. I can see that on my end, but there's nothing I can like change over here in order to deal with it. It's like my uplink is fine. My streaming software is healthy right now. It's just something is wrong with YouTube. I love just slaughtering packs of wildlife for experience. Especially now that it's so much easier to do than it was at the beginning. is there a large overhead on my end to record a stream while streaming? It depends on the game I'm playing, because obviously it doesn't take up any more bandwidth, but it will eat up a lot of processing power on my computer. So the like Fallout with everything, New Vegas would probably be fine. The something more graphically intensive, I probably wouldn't be able to do it, but it shouldn't matter because I should just be able to port over the Twitch video as an archive to YouTube. Solve the problem that way. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube's deal is today. I'm kind of pissed off about it, to be honest, but then again, there's just, I don't know what I could do. Alright, that's farther than I actually want to go. Let's head back to the cave. Although the scorpions are handled. His black magic. What's black magic, YouTube? It sure acts like it sometimes. Alright. Let's be stealthy in here. Let's try and fist these guys in the face. So their buddies stay unalerted.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to push another message through because I'm not sure, but I think chat might still be working. Chat on the YouTube side does still work. Okay. Hi Vince. Hi John. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. I have no idea why. I have no idea why YouTube is elected not to work today, but clearly the stream itself is working, and my internet is not fucking up today, or right now, so. Technology, internet, and YouTube are all black magic. They have a will of their own. Alright, who do we have here? Dead Prospector with, yes, another weapon that we are probably going to carry with us. It's a power fist that does excellent damage against robots and power armored foes, called Paladin Toaster. We're going to keep that bad boy with us. Oh, wait, caution. Oh, shit. Look at you hiding in the back. You douchebag. Vince, unarmed increases power fist damage. If your next question is why I raised melee weapons on my last level up, it's because I need to get melee weapons to 80 for the ninja perk, which does dramatically increase the damage on my power fists and other unarmed weapons. Does the Colorado landscape look a bit like this? In places it does. Like, if you go to the southwest part of the state near the Four Corners border with Utah, New Mexico, and whatnot, then yes, part of it looks like this. But generally speaking, I'd say no, it's much like the east, like to the east of the Rocky Mountains, it's just like big flat plains. And, around the mountains, it's like, it's mountains, it's green, it's pretty. Alright, back to the 188 training post. What we're really doing is we're just filling in every possible little location in and around Boulder City on our way to actually advancing the main storyline. So from here, we're going to head to the northeast. We're looking for Ranger Station Alpha. And actually, before I do that, let me just offload a tiny bit and make a few caps.
Still making a nuisance?
It's weird to me the way he keeps changing clothes. I expect some stability. Do I have any Legion Denarius? Yes, I do. I have any cigarettes? No. Okay. That's good.
Another satisfied customer.
Do I ever use the katana? No, not generally. I prefer the, actually, I greatly prefer the unarmed actual weapons because they're so much lighter. And they can still do a freaking boatload of damage. But, so no, I've never used the katana. What's my favorite faction in this game? Oh, probably the Enclave Remnants. Either them or the Boomers. I really like the Boomers. I think they're fun too. I'm looking for Ranger Station Alpha, which I'm thinking should be this hash mark over here. Except part of me feels like it should be further to the east. We'll find out soon enough. Oh, come on. There you go. So struggle up over that hill. It won't hurt you. It's definitely not that. And it's not that either. Yeah, I went the wrong way. We want to go further east. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, it's not even really close. Like, I do like the Enclave Remnants, but the Boomers are my favorite. They're funny. How they're, their whole, you get their history lesson, and then they tell you that it's their destiny to deploy explosive ordnance on the hapless denizens of the rest of the wasteland. I don't know, the shit they say is really funny. And not to mention, when you get them on your side and they show up at Hoover Dam to deploy their explosive ordnance, it's like, damn. This should be it. Yeah, there's the comm tower. That's what we're looking for. Ranger Station Alpha. Few more Rangers to sneak kill. Always fun. Nothing special around here loot-wise. But... Ranger Lindholm, alright. Yeah, named people get to stay alive. Ranger Lindholm, maybe. Uh-oh. Now here's the question, how come I don't get an NCR dog tag for killing the Rangers? I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway, because they're worth the same experience as a friggin' Deathclaw, which seems a little off to me, considering the relative ease of dispatching them, but I'm certainly not gonna complain. So I'll take those beers. And we'll do some lockpicking. Oh, come on. Your name is Benjamin. No need to kill you now. Nope, if you're a Fallout NPC, you get to stay alive. Oh, it was planned that you'd get to do a flight sim with their, with the Boomer's airplane. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. There's a whole... It sounds like, as is the case with so many things, there was a lot of really cool content planned that ended up getting cut. When you steal NCR equipment, tools, and personal property, you are his bitch. I like that they know who Vulpes is, but still haven't managed to do anything about him. Speaking of Vulpes, he's one of my favorite characters in this game. He's just so, like, I don't know. He gives me fucking chills with his psychopathy.
This post isn't someplace a civilian ought to be.
We'll chat with Comm Officer Castillo. Anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
What is this place?
Ranger Station Alpha. Ranger Lindholm is in command here.
Tell me about the Rangers.
I'm not really much of a historian. The short version is that the Rangers are the elite of the NCR military. Best fighters in the wasteland.
Alright. Goodbye.
Don't get killed out there.
You always shoot Vulpes on sight? Aww. No, I like to... You know, you can do a few of his little side quests for him.
This is a military outpost. Why are you here?
Any interesting places around here?
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time.
So you're a ranger?
For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
What? Excuse me, what do you do here?
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved on to the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
YouTube finally went back up? Well, I mean, it was been... I mean, I used the Restream app, or application to stream to both platforms, so I'm sure it was periodically trying to reconnect, and whatever fuckery was going on YouTube appears to have ended. That's a good thing. Alright. So... you can see some lake lurks down here. We're just in full-on rampage mode today. But, Twitch is definitely a more stable, more generally trustworthy platform, so... I continue to stream to YouTube because that's where my existing audience is. But as I've rapidly discovered both as a viewer and as a streamer, Twitch is more popular for a reason. It's just a much better platform. Alright, with the lake lurks down, we can roll down here to the Boulder Beach campground. The team of highly trained monkeys finally did their job on YouTube. No, I am not going to use a purified water. There's a lake full of clean water right there. This time I am not going to forget. A grudge against the shape of water. Well, yeah, I mean, my grudge is that if I walk down here and they're still alive, they will try to murder the shit out of me and my friends. I think that's a reasonable grudge. Hey, Karis, welcome back. I'm glad to see YouTube's back up and running. Yeah, sorry, man. The problem was on YouTube's end that time, because the stream has been healthy the entire time. The good news about that is although if YouTube was down that long, I doubt that it has adequately archived the video of this stream. But the good news is Twitch does that too, so I'll have, I think, 14 days to do it. It only holds on to them for 2 weeks, but I will be able to port those videos over to YouTube so that they'll still exist on the channel for everyone to watch. Martin, I did collect every last tin can because you could make nuka grenades in Fallout 3. They were OP though, so they got rid of them in this game. All right, there we go. Now, somewhere down here, believe it's this. There's a hollowed out rock to check out. Bam, there it is. Get both of those. I like the graffiti on this rock. The sun is killing me. From here we're going to go back to the 188 again. You just looted railway spikes until the cows came home. Guessing you're a fan of the railway rifle then. Hey, Nyron, that's great. Hope you can hear everything. Karis, the first 23 minutes are in YouTube as a video.
I've still got guns and ammo.
Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Oh, do you do a lot of business with prospectors?
Sure do. Lots of folk been coming out east, sorting through junk, looking for whatever they can sell. Times are tough back home. Too many people, not enough work. Unless you like shoveling Brahmin shit.
Alright, show me what you have for sale.
No problem.
Just getting a few caps. Not a lot, but a few. Alright, now... yeah, Nyron, we were just talking about that. The stream was healthy that entire time on Twitch, and it has archived the videos, and I can have Twitch move... I don't know exactly how to do it. I'll have to look it up, but I know that Twitch allows you to move archived videos over to YouTube, because that's how Twitch partners still get their stuff on YouTube even after streaming here. You know, if you ever make partner on Twitch, you sign an agreement to only stream on Twitch, but they do allow you to then move archives over to YouTube as videos later on. So I'm certain there's a built-in way to do it. I just have to figure out what that is. And hey, if this morning has the incidental effect of showing some people how nice Twitch is and what a comparatively better experience it is, then I won't complain. Hey, Obsidian. It's a feature? Yeah, I figured there was like a built-in way to do it, because you know, they demand streaming exclusivity for partners, but allow them to archive to YouTube, so I figured it was somehow built in. Alright, we are at the Mountain Shadows campground. Oh, just go to the video archive and click export to YouTube. Alright, it does not get much easier than that, does it? Oh, that's a good thing. Alright, Mountain Shadows campground, like so many campgrounds, doesn't really have a whole lot going on. We're just gradually filling in our map of the Mojave as we go. New Vegas threw out or tuned down most of the overpowered perks. Yeah, it did. Especially, oh yeah, there it is on your list. I was going to say, like, #1 in terms of OP stuff getting toned down was a Grim Reaper Sprint. There it is. Yeah, I mean, they toned them all down because they were overpowered, but I'd still end up taking most of them in this game because they're still, I mean, they're still some of the very best. I'm playing a deranged cowpuncher. Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Okay. There's another portion of the campground that we already looted out, so there's one more little location over here to spot. Map out that has largely nothing in it. Then we're going to offload and head to Boulder City. And then, unfortunately, we will have hit the 1 hour mark, and I will need to shut down. So, as advertised, we are going to arrive at Boulder City today, but we will not actually progress the main quest until Thursday. To be honest, what are the must-need perks for any build? Well, finesse, nerves of steel, better criticals. Those are the perks that literally everyone takes if they have half a clue what's going on. This should be the deserted shack. It sure is. If you're wondering why I'm rushing the radios and shutting them off, it's because I've been starting to get into copyright trouble with them. Hey, Maya. Yeah, YouTube really screwed up today. The stream was actually healthy that entire time on my end and on Twitch. So we've been going during that entire outage. The good news, though, is there's a built-in feature on Twitch that I'll just be able to export the video Twitch recorded over to YouTube without any real hassle. So that's what I'm going to do for the YouTube exclusive among you. Do I have a long commute to work? About an hour. It's not too horrible. It's about an hour each way. I know a lot of people have it a lot worse than that. Nyron, it has literally taken me an hour to get home, and I'm still not home. So I'm going to hold on to the Paladin Toaster, just FYI, because this thing is so ultra badass when we're fighting power-armored opponents or robots. I'm going to carry it with me as an alt. Yeah, Maya, sorry about the inconvenience there. Something was wrong on YouTube's end. It just it disconnected while everything was working fine on my end and on Twitch. But the good news, as I said, is that Twitch will allow me to put the whole video over there for anyone to watch at their leisure later on. I mean, you know, if there's some reason you don't want to, the video will go up on YouTube later. It's just I think a lot of people did make the journey over today, and I think we're discovering why Twitch has a reputation for being a much more stable platform. So let's offload. You look like a traveling merchant.
Hey there.
Who might be interested in improving my supply of caps by purchasing a carton of cigarettes. Thank you. And now, let's fast travel back to 188 again. And now that we've done all of our mapping, let's run east, down the road, get Boulder City on the map, and that is where we are going to end today's installment. We can see Boulder City already. It's right over there. Bus is finally here. Now you have to wait 15 minutes for a bus driver to be arsed to come over. In Europe, an hour commute is long. Europe is tiny and crowded. Well, I mean, it depends. It's I mean, here in the States, I know people who live in New Jersey and work in New York who commute 2 hours every day. So, I just want to get Boulder City on the map to create truth in advertising. Come on. There we go. You've discovered Boulder City. That's what I wanted to accomplish today. So, we slaughtered a whole bunch of critters. we mapped out a bunch of nice stuff. And now we have arrived in Boulder City. So, the next installment on Thursday morning, we will actually progress the main storyline. We will complete the quest. They went that away, finally. So, thanks everybody for your patience today. I'm sorry for both when things were actually hiccuping on my end and later when YouTube broke. And yeah, so at some point today, I will export the Twitch archive over to YouTube, so anybody who missed it can see it over there. But thanks to everyone who did join me this morning. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you at the regularly scheduled time Thursday morning to continue with Fallout and finally advance the main story. See you Thursday.